Hello everyone, welcome back to Chibi and Chill, the anime podcast, the podcast that talks all about all things anime, all things manga, anything that you're kind of thinking Japan related, it's about anime, it's about manga, I'm going to be talking about it on this podcast, so be sure to subscribe to make sure you don't miss an episode. So I'm your host Ryan and I'm a massive anime and manga fan, and I have been for many years, since the 90s, since I was a kid. And that fad has never truly ended. So a few things before we dive into today's episode. Down in the episode show notes you'll find links to my Etsy shop where you can find a bunch of anime themed goodies for you to shop and enjoy. So there's pin badges, there's stationery, there's keyrings and more. Whether you're a One Piece fan, a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, a Pokemon fan, a Mario fan or anything else, you'll find a goodie on the shop for you to check out. There's something for every anime and manga fan over there. The link is down in the footer in the show notes, so be sure to check out my Etsy shop, Chibi merch on Etsy. If you're a gamer, much like me, then why not check out Razer? You can find a bunch of accessories from mouses, keyboards, headsets, mouse mats and more, to the bigger stuff like gaming laptops and desktops. Over on the Razer website, link down below, you can shop a whole host of gaming accessories, from the Chroma range, which is all colourful, which is my favourite stuff, to more sleek black stuff, including even their own merchandise, clothing, bags and accessories. There's something for everyone, and with the holiday season coming up, it's November now, why not check out Razer.com for your holiday shopping for the gamer in your life. Maybe it's you, why not treat yourself? The link is down below for you to check out and shop. So it's that time of year, it's getting festive, it's even frosty outside, or at least it is here in the UK. It's time to start shopping for gifts, and if you're like me, you kind of like to get as many Christmas gifts sorted as easily and as quickly as possible to avoid all that rush, all the hurry, all the kind of panic buying that always seems to happen. No matter how organised you are, you always kind of end up shopping right to the last minute. But in this episode, I want to give you an anime gift guide. So whether it's for your anime loving friend, your anime loving partner, maybe even yourself, because I am all for buying yourself a gift. Why not? We all work hard, we all deserve a treat now and then. Why not? Here in this episode, it's going to be a list of anime goodies to check out, whether it's for yourself or whoever, to check out for this festive season. So the first one on this list is one of my absolute favourite pieces of merch, and it's one of the ones I collect, and I collect a few different series of them, and you've just got to love them. It's Funko Pops, and these I always think are a surefire win for any Funko. Well, any Funko fan, yes, but any anime fan is what I actually meant to say. So any anime fan, I am sure more or less 9 times out of 10 would love a Funko Pop of one of their favourite characters from their favourite series. So there's ones from One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, all of them. There's so many, and there's too many to reel off. I'm not going to list them all, but one of my top tips is always check out the Funko website. There's Funko.com and Funko Europe. I always find that on Funko Europe, there's usually a good price for them, and sometimes they have a sale on them, which is really good. And actually, every time they've come, they've been very good condition. They've been like pristine every single time. The packaging is really good. This isn't sponsored by them. I wish it was, but it's not. But also, if you're in the UK, it is worth checking out Smith's as well. If you go into one of the Smith's stores, like physical stores, there's always a kind of discount section, and there's always a sale on them for whatever reason. There's always some kind of saving to be made over there. Again, it's not sponsored, it's just a good deal find. Smith's, SSYMTH, if you check them out, they usually have a really good selection as well. There's usually like a full wall of them. Definitely check these out. Price range for the gift, you're probably looking at from around £10 to £25, depending on the pop and the series. But definitely a super win. Honestly, I love a Funko Pop. I cannot tell you how much I love them. I love collecting them. And it becomes very addictive, very fast. So if you're kind of starting out someone's journey with Funko Pops, I always suggest getting 2 from the same series. Start them off on a strong footing. Try to complete the set nice and easy for them. But honestly, a surefire win for a gift. This may seem kind of obvious, but I always think a good gift for an anime fan is the accompanying manga for their favorite series. So a lot of the anime that we actually do watch is actually based off a manga. So it's why not kind of, even if they're not a big reader, it kind of can be a fun little gift for them to kind of see the panels that inspired the anime that they're actually watching and are really into. So say a One Piece fan of the anime may love some of the One Piece manga volumes. These again range from about £10 to £12 per book per manga volume. So basically the same price as a pop, so it could also be a really good little pairing. It's getting a pop and a manga volume from the same series. Super cute. You could do like a little bundle of them. Definitely worth checking out. I've not personally found a really good like discount or promotion for this kind of stuff like manga. They always kind of seem to be a very set price. I don't think that's due to publishing, I don't know. But worth hunting around. Amazon, it seems to be sometimes the same price as actual bookstores. So it's worth hunting around to find not only the volumes you want to find, but also the price that you want to pay as well. The next one, again, I'm super obsessed with, and this one you can find from so many different suppliers. Sometimes I've been burned in the past, but we'll get into that in a second. But I think one thing to look for a Christmas gift is anime themed clothing. 9 times out of 10, if you see me anywhere, I'm wearing something anime themed because you've got to represent, right? You've got to show the love for that series, for that day. And sometimes it's really fun to just wear a Jujutsu Kaisen themed t-shirt when it's Thursday when the episode releases. I am that kind of person, absolutely, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. But check out some of my favourite ones, which are Uniqlo, Pull & Bear, and even the HMV. They have some awesome ranges. Pull & Bear are my absolute favourites. Again, it's not sponsored by them. I wish it was, but it's not. But Pull & Bear seem to have the best merge between the design of them and the quality of them. You're paying around £30 for the t-shirt or £35 to £40 for the hoodies, but let me tell you, they are top quality. I cannot follow any of the clothing that I've got from Pull & Bear. It is absolutely top notch, and the designs are really, really nice. They don't go over the top, but some of them are like full back pieces. There's usually always, basically nearly all the anime themed clothing is like frontal and back. So they go really ham on it. It's really, really good. Uniqlo, for some reason, theirs are only like £18. So definitely worth checking out. It's for like a more affordable buy, but definitely great clothes. I love some of my Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen clothes that I've got from Uniqlo. Definitely check those out. Obviously, you need to try and find out the person's size of clothing, but you can get a gift receipt, which means then the person can exchange it for either a different top or a different size. So it's worth checking out. I honestly think this is such a win every single time. I absolutely love a new piece of anime clothing to add to the collection, and absolutely, it's such a win. Honestly, this is probably, I don't know why this isn't higher up on the list, but that list isn't any in particular order, but this is the top recommendation. The festive season is here, and with that is my new range of Christmas card designs over on thoughtful.co.uk. Over there you'll find my 3 new Christmas cards for mum, boyfriend and husband, all available to purchase right now in a bunch of new sizes, including ones filled with chocolate, champagne, flowers, and your normal standard A5 and A4 cards. Show notes to shop my 3 new Christmas cards, a Father's Day card, and a Happy Birthday card. So be sure to check out thoughtful.co.uk for your Christmas cards this year. So what about stocking fillers, right? We're not done with the main list, but let's talk some stocking fillers because I need to talk about blind bags. Very recently, I've seen them a lot on TikTok and Instagram of people opening blind bags. And recently, I've been thrown into the world of collecting blind boxes and blind bags. Currently, I'm collecting the Demon Slayer blind bag collection, like the Bag Clips Series 1 and 2. And also, I'm collecting the One Piece blind boxes, which are all like Dressrosa arc themed. And they are amazing. They're super cute, they're super small, and they're kind of ranging from about £6 to £8, depending on what the series is and what the actual blind item is. But if you're in the UK, definitely worth checking out B&M. B&M in some stores have been seen selling Jujutsu Kaisen themed like squishy heads, squishy characters, which are in a blind box, and they're like $2.99. So definitely go check that out if you are in the UK. I'm not near a B&M. I kind of am, but I don't go into it regularly enough to check, but definitely go and find these out. But a blind bag, I always think, is like, it's a gift for everyone, right? We get the gift of surprise. Well, everyone gets a gift of surprise. No one knows what's in the bag, that's why it's a blind bag. But if you give one of these, or like two of these, whatever, I think these are such a fun way of just not only having the person be surprised by opening the blind bag, but also the surprise of not knowing what character it is in there. So super fun, it's super playful, and you can even make it a game, like bet which one it's going to be, and if it's a duplicate, if they've already collected them, for example, I don't know, maybe there's something else, I don't know. You come up with the idea, you come up with the rules, it's your game. But this could be a really fun and inexpensive way to kind of spice up your present buying, present gifting for the anime person in your life, and they're super, super cute. These are always super fun to get. I always get one when I'm trying to go to the HMV store. Again, it's not sponsored by them. I wish it was, but it's not. But I always try and pick up some of the Demon Slayer ones or the One Piece ones when I try and find them, either in a Smith's or the HMV or wherever they may be. But they're super fun, super playful, and these are probably my top pick for a stocking filler kind of gift or a small token gift. If you're looking for more of a more luxury gift, there's one brand that I will say that I've never had fault with, and their products are just awesome, and there's so many series to choose from. It's Casetify, and again, it's not sponsored, it's not an advert, technically, it's just a gift guide. But Casetify phone cases are super fun. They are more expensive, they range from about £69 or something like that to about 80 odd. So they are a lot more on the expensive side, but when you kind of think of the value that the gift actually has, they're amazing. So right now, my phone has one of the One Piece phone cases on. It's the Ace and Sabo version, but it not only protects your phone, it's super stylish, super fun, and it has like your favorite characters on it from your favorite series. So at the minute, there's a Chainsaw Man collab, the One Piece one. There's loads out there. There's an Evangelion one. If you kind of scroll, you'll kind of see, and they're the Caseify collab ones. So they're like the brand partnership ones, and they're such a good gift for someone who is, if they're like me, that's obsessed with anime but also obsessed with their tech, then this is a great gift that they'll use every day. So who doesn't have a phone case on their phone? That's just the norm nowadays. And why not protect your phone, or their phone, I guess, with an awesome anime themed phone case? It's so, so good. My previous one was a Pokemon one, but unfortunately it did start to break after about after about 2 years of use, because obviously I use it every day. So this one, I've now got the One Piece case, and it is glorious. It's so, so good. So if you're looking for a little bit more of an expensive gift, I would say this is definitely one to check out. Now, this wouldn't be a gift guide if I didn't include my own Etsy shop. And yes, I know, shameful to put my own shop on a gift guide, but hey ho, why not? On my Etsy shop, Chibi Weeb Merch, you'll find a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of anime goodies. So there's some stationery on there that's Jujutsu Kaisen themed. There's enamel pin badges from so many series, from Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, Demon Slayer, Spy Family, all the key players, right, is what I'm saying, Ghibli ones. There is so many on there, and they range from about $4.79 to $7.49. So there's so many to choose from, and there's even keyrings on there. Honestly, go wild, because these are more for lower price gifts. You could always buy a bunch of them. That'd be great. Thank you. You could buy a bunch of them and kind of parcel them together. Each one comes with an order hand drawn card, and also on Etsy, it does give you the option to give a gift message as well. So that means I'll print out the message that you supply with your order, and it comes all Etsy themed, all nice and decorated. It's lovely, and it goes inside the parcel with it. Orders are dispatched within 1 working day, and if you order before 4 p.m., they're dispatched the same day as you order it. So honestly, I cannot recommend my own shop enough, which is slightly shameful, but I do not care. But all jokes and that aside, these are enamel pins and keyrings and that kind of stuff are a cute little token gift or a stocking filler or just a little addition to the gift that you've already given. And I always think, who doesn't love a cute little pin badge or a little keyring to put on their keys? There's so many little accessories that we can put on things, and why not get some anime themed ones? There's so many chances that we can represent or showcase our favorite anime in smaller ways than it always being a pop or a full piece of clothing. These small little token ones can do wonders for any outfit and make you feel so good, knowing that when anyone spots the little pin badge, they know what anime it is. It's awesome. That feeling of someone spotting what you're wearing and saying, "Oh, amazing, I love that show too." It is awesome. I love those moments when someone recognizes the anime that I'm wearing in public, and it's just so good. It's like fellow weebs seeing each other and being like, "Oh my god, same." It's awesome. Imagine that, but a little bit more not intense. That's a little bit scary, but a little bit more special because there's noticed actually something very small, fairly small, on your piece of clothing and notice that as well. So it makes it a little bit more special. But yeah, search Chibi Weeb merch or head down to the footnotes, the show notes down in the description, and you'll see a link over on there for my Etsy shop. So I hope this gift card has at least given you at least some ideas on what you could get that person or yourself for the festive season. There's so many to check out, and I think sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming to think about what to buy and whether they'll like that one. And I always think the items on this list are almost foolproof. You can buy anything from any of this list and people will love it. And that's more or less guaranteed. People love pops, clothing, accessories, manga, blind bags, that kind of stuff. They're more or less always a win. So definitely check out there's worth shopping around, definitely. All the brands I've mentioned aren't sponsored. I mean, technically my Etsy shop sponsors this podcast, I guess, technically, because it funds it. But like the HMV Pull and Bear and stuff haven't sponsored me to mention them on this. They're the ones that I always shop with and always have the best results, I guess. But definitely do shop around. It's always worth shopping for the best deal. Always keep that in mind. I would say as well, don't automatically run to Amazon. A lot of the times when I've gone to find stuff, the Amazon price is actually the more expensive price compared to actually shopping either at a local shop or actually just on the brand's own website. For example, the Funko Europe shop is more or less always less expensive compared to Amazon itself, which is actually, to be fair, a nice surprise. But I hope this has given you at least a little nudge in the right direction, and be sure to find me on social media, and over there you'll find me showcasing various pops, and that might also give you a little bit of an idea of which ones you might want to try and pick up for yourself or for your anime friend, partner, whoever's a fellow weeb in your life. Thank you so much for checking out this episode. If you're new to the podcast, thank you so much for checking this out. I really do appreciate every single listen, every follow, every download. It really does mean a lot. From one week to another, thank you so much. If you're wanting any anime merch, head over to my social media links. Find me on social media, find me on TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. And you'll see a link to my eBay shop where I have a bunch of anime themed prints for you to check out with worldwide shipping. Please do leave a rating and a review on the podcast platform that you're listening on this to. It really does support the show. It only takes a few seconds and it's free. I cannot ask. If I ask one thing of you, I'd ask that. Please do leave a rating and a review. Even if it's not great, please let me know. You know, it's even a bad one. Well, bad press is always, what's the saying? Any press is good press, I guess. Oh, that rhymed. So a rating and review would be great. It really does support the show, so thank you so much for whatever kind of review you do leave. Sometimes finding a birthday card or an occasion card can be a boring task. However, I have some anime themed cards on my Thortful.co.uk creator profile, which is found in my links on social media. Over on Thortful, you'll find a bunch of anime themed cards such as Studio Ghibli Happy Birthday cards and more, with my range being updated regularly. Each card is processed by Thortful.co.uk, with shipping being fast, quick and efficient. You can shop my anime themed cards over on my Instagram, with my links being over on there. Search Chibi Weeb Anime and you'll find me. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast. It really does mean a lot. Please do leave a rating and a review down below. It really does support the show and it's free to do. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next Friday. Have a great weekend. If you're a subscriber or if you're thinking of subscribing or trying to see I'll see you on Sunday for the next episode of the Chibi Weeb exclusive episode on Sunday. Thanks guys. Bye bye.